Hello and welcome back to the English class. Today's topic is email. Email, as the term indicates, is electronic mail. It is different from the conventional handwritten letters in that they are faster, cheap, and environment friendly because it does not harm the environment. We don't use paper, we don't use pen, and therefore we leave very little carbon footprint when we send an email. Let us see how we write an email. To write an email is an exercise which we have to do for the exam. In the text, it is there in page 136. Please go through the text also. The format for the email is very simple. We just need to draw a table and fill in the particulars. Let us see how we draw the table. This is what we have to do in our answer book when we appear for the exam. We need to draw a table. Yeah, it should be something like this, but surely better than this. So we draw the different parts of the email in our answer book. So these will be the different parts of the email, and when we have drawn it properly, it should look something like this. And we have the different parts of the email as described here. First, we have the date, that is today's date, or the date that we compose the email, 26th March 2020. Then we have the from field. These are called fields, fields. So this is the date field, this is the from field, this is the to field, and this is the subject field, and what we have below is the message box. So the date is written in this format, and if we look at the from address, it is very short when compared to a from address which we see in letters, written letters. To address is also like that. It is just one line. So if you look at these different parts of this address, or the email ID as we call them, the first part of the email ID is the username, and the second part, which appears after the @ symbol, is called the domain name. So we have a username for a particular person to whom we send that email. That will be written in the next field, that is to box. So the first one, first address is the from address, that is our email ID. After that comes the to address, or the email ID of the person to whom we send the email, and the subject will depend on the kind of question that we get for the exam. So after we write all these things, we have this message box which appears here below, and these three lines that I have drawn, they indicate the three paragraphs of the email. The first line indicates the first paragraph, which should be the introduction. Second paragraph indicates the main body of the email, and the third paragraph indicates the conclusion of the email. And the difference from an ordinary letter and an email is that the subscription or the complementary clause, that is the way we finish a letter, yours faithfully and the name. The difference is that in ordinary letters we have signature in between yours faithfully and name, but in emails it is not possible or even necessary to put a signature. So we just have the yours faithfully and the name after the email. So this is the format of an email. So we have, I repeat once again, this is the date field, this is the from field, the to field, the subject field, and the message box. So we have to draw a table like this, and write all these fields and their details, and then write the message. So the subject and the message that we write will depend on the question that we get for the exam. And another thing is that when we compose an email on our system or on our mobile device, the first two fields come automatically. The date and the from field come automatically. But for the exam, nothing is automatic. We have to write all these things, and only then we'll be able to complete the all the features of an email when we write for the exam. So these are the things that we should take care of. There are some exercises which you will find in the text which you will find useful. Please go through those exercises, and there is a question in page 138, that is activity number 4. I repeat, page 138, activity 4, which can be submitted as an assignment within 2 days. You can write it, take a photograph and submit it in the WhatsApp group, or you can take a photograph, take a photograph and submit it in the Edmodo class, in Edmodo English class. I have already mailed you the code to join the class. I will surely mail it again. You will surely WhatsApp it again too, or you can send the email as a real email from your system to englishwpc@gmail.com. That is englishwpc@gmail.com. So please use any of these formats. Either write, take a photograph and submit it on WhatsApp, or submit it on Edmodo, or you can directly send an email to this email ID englishwpc@gmail.com. Looking forward to your assignments. Thank you.